Well, Ruben Amorim is gone from Manchester United. It's a sad day for a rival fan. We loved Ruben Amorim's five at the back that could see so many goals. We loved Ruben Amorim's two in midfield that was getting ran through every single week, and we loved the fact that he had more press conferences than wins in his tenure at Manchester United. But he is gone now, unfortunately for us. We love the fact Ruben Amorim for his wonderful, wonderful, wonderful services to Manchester United. But, on a more serious note, United fans, well, most United fans will definitely be happy that he's gone. It was, to me, unexpected until I read what he had to say in the press conference. He was pretty much calling out one of their, well, I think was it Jason? Is it Jason Wilcox? Jordan Wilcox, his name, Jason Wilcox, whatever one it was. Basically having a go at him in terms of, he's the manager of Manchester United, even though he's not, he's the head coach, but you get the point anyway. And to be fair, it looks like that is what caused him to be sacked, because you're thinking, they drew 1-1 with Leeds, and you're thinking, right, surely that's not the straw that broke the camel's back, because they've had worse results over his time. They've lost to Grimsby, the Europa League final to Tottenham, the fact that he's lost so many stupid games anyway. So it was weird to me as to how that was the turning point, but it turns out it wasn't. It was the fact that he called out the board, and you know what these people are like. They've got a reputation they need to hold on to, and it's obvious that Amorim was trying to have a go at them, so he just tried to go out sad, and that's pretty much what caused him to be sacked. And now Darren Fletcher is taking charge. A lot of fans are happy about this from what I've seen. Me personally, I think he will have a similar effect to when Ruben Nistelrooy took over for a couple of games. And he had a pretty decent record, to be fair. I think one thing I can guarantee is that United won't play that stupid back five anymore. I think they will actually go to maybe a 4-2-3-1 or even a 4-4-2, because they've got Sesko and Xerxes to play. And it also means as well, speaking of Xerxes, because obviously it was obvious that him and Amorim weren't really getting along, and even Kobbie Mainoo as well, that's the main one we've got to talk about. They definitely will probably get more game time now, and that's probably better for the club, because they are the better players at Manchester United, and Sesko hasn't been it at all. Their midfield has been crap anyway, and then when added to the fact that you're not even playing Kobbie, who is one of their better players obviously, and he's obviously from Carrington, he is Mag born and bred. It was a bit weird as to why he wasn't getting any game time and why Amorim wasn't really favouring him, but he definitely will be playing a lot more now, and obviously they've got Darren Fletcher in charge. I think they've got Man City, they've got Arsenal this month as well. They're obviously in the FA Cup. I think they've got Brighton at home. And to be fair, they're still within a shout for top four now. Darren Fletcher is taking over. They said until the end of the season. However, whether they go get a new manager when one's available, I don't know. There are links to Maresca. There were links to Glasner that had been there for a while. But the fact that Enzo Maresca is available after recently leaving Chelsea, that could be a shout, and it's one that I could definitely see happening. Me personally, I don't know who they're going to get. Some fans are speaking De Zerbi. There were a few that wanted Andoni Iraola, like Glasner and what do you call it? Maresca, like I said. But look, it's a fresh start for Manchester United, and one thing I can say is that they're in a much better state than before when Amorim took over, because he had an absolutely horrible front line. He had Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund and Marcus Rashford. This guy's walking into Mbumo, Cunha, Ahmad, if you want to add Sesko there, Shaw, Xerxes, Kobbie Mainoo's in there. He's more of an attacking player. They've got options in that attack, and they've got to sort out their midfield, I think, in January. But look, I think they are in an all right place, and it's just whether they can get the right appointment. Because one thing about Ineos and Ratcliffe is that when it comes to the managerial side of it, they are fucked up over the past couple of years. Should have got rid of Ten Hag sooner. I should have definitely got rid of Amorim sooner. Probably in that Europa League final stage. I should have got rid of him after that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Unfortunately, it's a sad day, like I said. Amorim has left the building. Like, sub and share the content around, and I'll see you lot in a bit.